Good morning. Today we are going to be, today and all of this week we are going to be making things out of socks. I have got a huge pile of socks, and I'm sure all you mums and dads out there are the same, that are odd socks that I can't do anything with them. And it drives me doolally. So I've been saving them in the hope that maybe the other half of the pair will turn up. And it never has. So I am giving up today, and today I am going to use my socks to make soft toys with, and we're going to be doing that for the rest of the week. So today is a rabbit. So you're going to need socks, stuffing. If I'm honest, I'm going to use my other odd socks as stuffing as well. There are that many odd socks. A little bag of rice, doesn't matter what kind of rice. And some elastic bands. These are all no-sew, so you don't need needle and thread or anything. Today I've also made a little pom-pom because we're going to do a rabbit, and I've got a little bit of ribbon to go around his neck as well. I'm just going to turn my heater up. Sorry, it's a bit chilly. The plan was this week we were going to do all garden crafts, and then the weather's turned, and we're not anymore. So I have my sock. It's covered in fluff. Now this is a little black fluffy sock because I like my black fluffy socks, but I can't find a pair for this one. Excuse me. So you're going to work from, this is the toe and this is the top. So all you're going to do to start with is put some rice in the bottom, and that's going to form the body. I'm going to turn you down so you can see what I'm doing, okay? So I'm going to open my bag of rice. Here we go. Now, if you need to use a funnel, use a funnel. If you don't, not to worry, that's even better. And I'm going to put about half of my bag of rice in the bottom. Now the reason for this is it just gives it a little bit of weight. There we go, that's not half, that's about a third actually. There we go, I must get my maths sorted. And then I'm going to stuff it a little bit more, because now I've got my weight in the bottom, he'll sit nicely. I told you I've got loads of socks. So, at this point, all I'm going to do is give him a little batter so that his body sits flat. And I'm going to put an elastic band around his neck. Sounds brutal, but that will. Now, I say these are soft toys. These are not suitable for babies. They're just quite nice little things that slightly older children can play with. When I say older children, I mean like kind of 5 upwards. Right, so I'm just coming up to the heel, so that's going to almost form the nose. So I could have put a bit more stuffing in there, but I've not. So now I'm just going to stuff his face. Stuff his face. Sorry, that was. I think I've been isolated for too long. So now I have a head and a body. I'm just going to push the stuffing in his face down a little bit more. And I'm going to put another elastic band here. So, I have got, oh, here comes my son, bang, bang, bang. So, I've now got a body and a head. Now, can you guess what this is going to be? This part of the sock, we're now going to cut down like this to form the ears. Now, depending on how much sock you have left, they're either going to be very floppy ears or they're going to be short stumpy ears. But either way, we now have a little rabbit with ears, which is quite cute. Now, I've got a little nose and some eyes that I am going to stick on, just like that. They're probably a little bit too small, but I kind of want it small and cute. And I've got a little ribbon. I'm just going to snip his ears a bit more. They've not gone down low enough. It's my fault. So you've now got a little floppy-eared rabbit. Might need to do a little bit of trimming just to make them rabbit-like ears. I have a little piece of ribbon here that I am going to tie around his neck. Tartan ribbon. only because that's what I had to hand. And finally, I have made a little white pom-pom, fork size, if you followed my tutorial last week for how to make pom-poms in 3 different ways. Fork size. I have just put a little bit of double-sided on it, and I'm just going to stick that on the back of my rabbit. And there is how to make a sock rabbit with no stitching, a little bit of rice, and using all of your socks up to stuff it. So tomorrow we're going to do a sock snake. Ooh, say that when you... Yep. So sock snakes, and I will see you then. Bye.